Police's anti-racist race action plan, launched in 2020 after George Floyd was dispatched by American cops, has now been called racist and branded disgraceful by racist police. Ethnic minority police staff. It's amazing how they can't even get that right. It's one of the areas they seem to spend so much time considering and pandering to, like the LGBT UVWXYZ lot. There have apparently been complaints from people from ethnic minorities involved in the race action plan, questioning the credibility of the plan and its true intentions. We all know the true intentions already is to help keep the public divided and fighting among themselves. The race action plan was supposed to aim to help police build better relationships with black communities in Britain, but one police staff member, who asked to remain anonymous, said that they believed people like them were seen as troublemakers or difficult for providing contributions. They said it was openly questioned if black people were even needed to work on the plan. I increasingly felt my voice and, at times, my lived and professional experiences were being ignored. They added that they were treated differently from their white colleagues, given the example of not being offered more support when the workload increased. Now, maybe that's part of the problem. We know the entry to the police has been made easier for minority groups. Maybe the ethnic staff members are not actually seeing less help when the workload increases. Maybe their workload is already less than the white police, and the increase they are seeing simply brings them up to the basic level for white police. Obviously, I'm being facetious, but when you allow a certain work group to attain positions simply because it makes the organisation look good rather than for their actual additional skill, then this was always going to happen. Now, before you jump all over me on this, yes, there are many ethnic minority people in the police who can capably do the job, normally the ones who aren't complaining, but making the barrier to entry lower than everyone else means you're going to hire people who can't manage and who will moan about it, and hey presto, now look what you've got. National Black Police Association President Andy George said members of his organisation had outlined areas where they had been marginalised and sidelined within the plan. At times they've almost been gaslit, he said, as well as some of the other issues, adding that black people are sometimes made to feel that they are the problem and that they are loud and challenging. Loud and challenging. Now that sounds to me like the definition of what most police would call a public order offence. Chief Constable Gavin Stevens, who is also chairman for the National Police Chief Council, who is the lead on the plan, said he was not aware of any official complaints or allegations relating to racism. Well, of course you weren't, because it's better for the race baiters to go to the media first to stir up a frenzy. It is funny, though, how an organisation that is so content on pushing the divide between the public and sections of the public can get themselves in a situation where their anti-racism plan seems to be seen as being racist itself. I know any anti-race plan is racist, or positively racist as it's called, because it's racist against white folk, but it did make me laugh to hear they have now got themselves in this particular situation.